Alright, BobalosRex here, and just a second ago I could have actually shown off the vendor, but now everybody's here, so I'm showing off the update to the Warlords of Draenor Timewalking vendor. I'm going to take a look at all the stuff, show you all the stuff like I do. I got someone with no horns this time, so this should go better with my rogue here, so let's take a look and all this new stuff here. So I just bought the mount for 5k Time Warp badges. Time Warp badges really are worth it now with a lot of the additions, especially with the Mop Remix vendor coming next patch. It's a good time to farm Time Warp badges. And I'm going to mention how I farm it at the end of the video. So this is the new mount. Is pretty good. It's a recolor of the store Rylac. We do have a couple of Rylacs, but they didn't have the armor, and now this one has the armor and then the jets. So this is good. I'm glad we got that. So that's 5k. Now we got some ensembles. So we got the plate ensemble. All right. Okay. Ignore the weapons. But yeah, we got the plate ensemble. It's a recolor of the crafting set, so it's kind of good. I'm not a fan of the color. I think the crafting sets look better, but it's transmog to get. I wish I had the Time Warp badges for it. Next up, we got the mail set. Again, it's a recolor of the crafting armor, and it's okay. The cloak doesn't match. I think that's the wrong cloak that it's showing here. If that's the right cloak, then yeah. Yeah, I think it's just showing the wrong cloak. The cloak should end up matching if you actually get it. I think it's just showing the wrong one on here. But yeah, the mail set. And we got the cloth set. Again, I'm not a fan of these sets, so honestly, being short the Time Warp badges for them ain't a big deal. Remember, these vendors are up every time Warlords of Draenor Timewalking's up, so it ain't going away. You know, it is time limited because of how the rotation is. I think the next time Warlords of Draenor will be up won't be for a bit. So if that's classic, what's the Timewalking before that? Legion. Okay, so in April 1st is the next time Warlords of Draenor is going to be back up. So, like I said, no rush. Let's get over to... Wait. This is leather? This isn't cloth, this is leather. This is leather. Oh my god, this is the cloth set. Yo. Like I said, I'm not very sad I'm missing out right now. Do I need this as a collector? Yes, 100%. Am I upset that I can't get right away? You know, with the look like that, not really. But you know, some people may like this. And you know what? Some of these pieces may go perfectly with some mugs, so to each their own. So this is the Corobor preset, this is the cloth set. Next up, we got a new tabard, so let's reset this. Actually, I need to like... Here, we can maybe show the tabard there, DC. There we go. So we got the Iron Horde tabard. So that's a good set if you want to pretend to be like your ex-Iron Horde. So say you've made a Maghar, you can be ex-Iron Horde. That's kind of cool. And then for Alliance over here, we got the Ashen tabard. I'm glad it shows it here. Now, so that's cool. So if you... That's just a cool one for Draenei players, you know, and maybe other players got the right color of Mog that this could look really good with. You know, you don't necessarily have to be of the faction, especially when it's like that light, but yeah, the Ashen Tab is pretty good. And then of course you can get the Sandy Shellwing. And then the other mounts that they got. Oh, and that seems to be it. That's all the new stuff. It's just the ensembles, the two tabards, and the mount. Okay, Warlords of Draenor didn't get as much as some of the other ones. But that's it. It's new. And I've already mentioned it's not going to be back up till April. So you got till Tuesday on reset. Or it's an hour before reset. Be mindful of that. So get your time warp badges, get that done. If you're working on the B, make sure you get that done. Easy way to check is you go to world events, you go to time walking, and your achievement tab should be 2 out of 5 this week. 2 out of 5 if you're caught up. Remember, we do have 2 extra weeks though, so there's that. Now, how do I farm? Say you're short on time warp badges. How do I farm time warp badges? Pretty much the only way to farm time warp badges efficiently is to run the quest on your first tune of the week, get 500, then run the first dungeon on your next tune. Alright? Get 200. That's going to be the biggest amount of time warp badges for time spent. I was basically going down all my tanks so I could dictate the speed of the group and was handling the dungeons pretty well. So they go pretty fast if people know what's going on. But basically, just repeat on alts. You get the item, I think, at level 10 plus. Okay? I was getting it on my 70s, my 50s. So you should be able to get that early on. And then you can just head over to Ashran, do the Warlords of Draenor thing, head on over, bada boom. So yeah, that's how I farm time warp badges. That's the vendor. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.